Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast.
Hello.
We don't know yet, actually, the name of this podcast. We're thinking either talks with my girlfriend or chats with my girlfriend.
Which one fangs the most?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Fanga. That's Norwegian.
I don't know what that means. But
Catchy.
by the time that this episode is up, then there will be a name. So you
Mm.
will see what we decided on. You guys can tell us what you like better. We can always change it.
Yeah, for sure. But we're definitely going with the vibe of like made by my girlfriend. So
Yeah.
chats or talks with my girlfriend.
Yeah. So, anyways, welcome. I mean, we've been wanting to do a podcast for a long time.
Yeah.
We don't really have a script. We're just going with it right now.
Yeah, we really have we spent like the last 30, 40 minutes setting this up, and it still looks very like homemade, this whole like setup that we fixed. And we don't even know if the settings on the camera is as we want it
We
to
might
be.
change the settings more up to
Yeah.
uploading more episodes, but that's behind the scenes things that we will figure out for you. Don't you
Yeah.
worry about it. We will figure it out.
Yeah.
We're here to be your mommies, basically.
Ooh.
We're gonna be here talking like basically the direction of our podcast is gonna be talking like to each other, like conversations with each other with no filter. So we just wanna show you guys a little insight into our relationship
Yeah,
and also give advice, and we want it to be comfortable for you guys.
for sure. Safe space for people to come and ask about sexuality, relationship, any tips that we feel like we can give. This is by no means professional tips at all. This is just like a comfortable girl space, they,
Yeah.
them space.
It's like-
where,
You know, therapy is expensive. You might as well listen to our podcast.
yeah, we go to therapy frequently, so we'll ask our therapist about it.
Yeah, you will be mentioned with our therapist.
Yeah.
No, but that's basically where we're going to with this podcast, and it's going to be for everyone, not only for queer people. We know that we have a lot of queer followers,
Yeah,
but it's going to be for everyone.
for sure.
So everyone is welcome, and we're always here to listen to you. So if you have anything that you want to have us discuss in the podcast, you just let us know.
Exactly.
But should we do a little introduction for the
Yes.
people that don't know us?
So who are you?
Oh,
Who are you?
who am I?
Yeah, what do you do?
So
What's your name? Where do you come from?
I'm becoming like
do
nervous.
You come here often?
Oh shit, she's flirting. Stop. Can't do that right now. Anyways. St-
You blushing?
no? Are you?
A little bit.
Okay, my name is Arunya. I am 22 years old. I just moved to Norway because my girlfriend lives in Norway. We have had a long distance relationship for a while, but not anymore. We broke the distance in January.
Yeah.
We can tell you guys more about our relationship in another episode when we focus on relationships. But for now, I am full-time content creator since 2018. So I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, what else? I like being creative. This is my second podcast. I had a podcast in the Netherlands, and this is my second one because
Which did great, by the way.
it did great. I love doing that.
It
It was
the first spot in
yeah,
the Netherlands with
yeah.
Joy.
it was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot of international followers, and I really wanted to set a podcast up. So that's what I'm doing. Who are you? Why are you here?
So I don't know. No, just kidding. No, my name is Ingrid. I have lived in Norway for the most part of my life. Traveled a lot in the time from when I was like 16 to 19. So I've traveled and lived in Milan, Paris, London, these places. I worked as a model for a while. Then I had a daughter, and I still have the daughter. We love the daughter. And we moved to Norway together with my girlfriend. And then I am now on social media with a good following. So I'm doing that on the side. And then I also work in a kindergarten for like a stable life. I need something that drags me out of the house, basically. So
I mean, we both need that.
Yeah, so I really need that kindergarten job. And honestly, I love it so much. So that's what I'm doing right now.
I think maybe that's like the first misconception that people have about us, that we only do social media and
Yeah.
that's our full time. And I have done that for a long time, but I'm also working on the side.
Yeah, I think for us, it's really important to have something that's not just on our phones.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely.
we...
Screen time was through the fucking
Oh,
roof.
it's not good. We cannot
No.
balance that for shit.
Oh
Can
my
we say
god.
shit?
Yes, we can say everything we want. It's our channel.
Okay.
Do you hear my stomach?
No, my ears are blocked.
I really hope the microphone is not picking up on my stomach because we haven't had lunch yet.
Also, if my voice is like really weird, it's because I'm sick. So like, do not judge that.
Yeah, the nose is blocked.
The nose is blocked. My ears are blocked. Everything's blocked. I hear that. Duh, I made you breakfast.
I know. It's okay.
Gotta feed the girlfriend.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we both do work on the side of social media, and I think, actually, this is a thing that I think a lot of influencers do, but they're just quiet about it because stop.
Sorry.
I know my stomach is just like interrupting me. It's so brutal. But
It's funny because before we started this podcast, my girlfriend was like, "Okay, make sure you blow your nose and that you don't cough too much while we're under this like."
I cannot
because
influence this. I can't influence it.
It's okay.
And it just doesn't stop. No. Anyways, what was I saying? I do think a lot of influencers work on the side, but they're just being quiet about it.
For sure. I think a lot of people think that it's like degrading to have a job on the side. And if you're working as an influencer, you should be able to pay your bills and like live an
Listen,
luxury life.
it is so hard.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It is really hard.
I was trying to not cut too much in this audio, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let you cough.
Yeah. But at least.
Because that's realness.
It is.
No filter.
No filter.
Anyways, what was I saying again? This is also a podcast by two people. One with diagnosed ADHD.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had my appointment this morning with my therapist to get the diagnosis.
Yeah.
She didn't mention ADHD though.
No, she didn't. She mentioned bipolar.
Yeah. That's also a thing that we will be talking about
And
with
be
no
open
filter.
about.
Mental health.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm being open about that though on social media.
To be continued. We don't have to do that on the first episode.
No.
No.
I mean, we don't even know yet.
No, we don't.
No.
This is we're all on a journey together right now. But
I
no.
will keep the listeners updated.
Yeah. No, but there is a big misconception, and people really assume that influencers live this luxury life, but it's such a big lie, honestly. We have been in this industry for so long, and we know so many influencers that you might think is like living the most luxurious, like wealth-filling life.
It's a lie.
Oh my god.
No, but even
so much
but we
fakeness.
talk about it sometimes together, like when we're sitting at home, like eating a little bit cheap because we have to wait for our
literally
next
soup
payment.
for dinner every day.
We're having
until
soup
we have
and
like
white bread
a
because
payment.
yeah. And I feel like okay, we're exposing ourselves a little bit because we talk about this sometimes. Like if we look at each other's social media,
Yeah.
We look
like we're living the life.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, we are.
No, but we look like we have zero stress in life. Like
but we are hanging on a thin thread.
no, but the biggest example is probably like last year I was in Ibiza for 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days. Last summer.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's entering. Last summer I was in Ibiza for 2 days and I posted, like I made so many pictures
Yeah.
and I posted about it for, I think I could post 2 weeks of content every day. And everyone thought I was still in Ibiza. I was only there for 2 days.
Yeah,
it was
that's
so,
true.
I felt so fake, but I mean, I didn't even pretend like I was there. I was posting stories from Amsterdam, but I just had the content.
Yeah.
And it was good for my feed and it was good for
It
partnerships.
looked amazing, and for sure, if I didn't know you and I saw you just posted from Ibiza, like on a repeat.
I mean, you
for,
thought
like, 2
that
weeks.
because we were
I thought
broken
you-
up by this
yeah,
time.
We were broken up.
We
I
will fill
thought
you
you
guys
were
in on
chilling
that.
in
Yeah.
Ibiza for like the
Yeah,
longest
because
time.
you messaged me, I think when I was already home, you were like,
Yeah.
hey, how was Ibiza? I was like, I'm already home. I came home yesterday.
I was
you're
like,
like,
oh.
What? I thought you were still there.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were posting on your story too, not just.
I was dragging it out for
Yeah,
a little bit.
you
I was
were.
dragging it out for like 2 days.
Yeah, but this is such a regular occurrence for influencers to do that, to like make shit tons of content when they go somewhere like nice and then have it laying while you're
It's a content
chilling
trip.
on the couch, spent probably all your money on the dinners and the
Oh, yes,
restaurants in
I
the place
did.
that you were, and then you're broke and
It's
you
so
gotta
easy
wait
to
until the
just-
next trip.
It's so easy to just put it on the room.
Yeah.
And then you check out and,
And then you're like, oh wow.
I put a lot on the room.
For sure.
It's okay. It's fine. I had a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that we do have a lot of experiences and memories, and that's great.
Yeah,
That's a win for sure.
it's a big win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was us exposing ourselves for the next.
Yeah, so
Last 10 minutes.
don't come for us, okay? we're not like poor. I feel like we expose ourselves too much right now.
No,
No.
it really isn't that fucking embarrassing. We are fun people. We are living our life, and
think both of us-
sometimes we have a little bit less money. Sometimes we have a lot of money. It's like nice to like.
Says the most unstable person in the room right now.
That is literally what I explained. Unstable.
I know, exactly. But it's like, I feel like, you know, that's like my mindset about things. I could get like into a car crash tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. No, you don't.
No,
You don't
you
know.
really don't.
Of course, you don't want to jinx it. So like, knock on wood.
Yeah, please knock on the wood.
But of course, like I just want to be like, okay, I can do that. Yeah, you don't have to be reckless about it. I mean, I've had my times where I was reckless about
See,
it.
this is why we go to therapy.
This is why we're going to therapy. But I also want to like protect myself before people come for me. Like, oh, she's mentally ill. Like, no, it's also like you gotta live a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
what if you go on that spontaneous trip with all the money that you saved up for something else?
Yeah.
But you have it. Like, you could be gone tomorrow. Something bad could happen. Like, you just want to make sure that your life was worth living. Like, if you zoom out, you're on a floating rock in the universe. No one's going to remember you.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
So that's kind of my mindset about it.
Yeah.
That's also why I just go
My
on
mindset
trips.
is a little bit different, but yeah, I get
Is it
that.
though?
It is a little
How
bit
is
different.
it? How is your mindset
I have
different?
chronic anxiety about my future at all times.
Okay, yeah, you do have that. I don't.
I have like massive like just like if I see like money go really quickly, I'm like oh, you know. But I don't know. I overthink a lot. I have ADHD. I don't know. I panic very quickly.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. We motivate each other.
Yeah, because sometimes I need someone to ground me a little bit and be like,
Mhm.
okay, but you got to think a little bit further than only tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm sometimes able to like calm you down and be like, stop panicking.
Yeah, it's gonna
It's
come.
gonna be okay.
Yeah, and the money's gonna come. Money comes and goes, for sure.
Money is to spend.
In turn.
Yeah.
This is our perfect balance in our relationship. This is why we work. No, but
I'm like, oh, we no filter, but the first episode, we're going all in. We're going
we
all
literally
in
went deep
exposing
dive
us.
face first.
Yeah.
Just like so we have been lying to you guys.
We're not actually.
That's a good
We have been lying to you.
We have been lying to you guys. Our whole life is a lie.
No.
But-
Yeah. Doesn't everyone do that though?
I feel like everybody does.
I
but
feel like we're being pretty real about it. honestly.
for sure, I feel like everybody lies to a certain degree, and then some people are open about it, and some people aren't. I'm very open about it. I've always been open about it.
No.
On my social medias, I post on my
Okay.
like in my Instagram, I post if I'm like depressed, if I've been staying in bed for the whole week, I post about it.
Yeah, you do that.
I make sure everybody understands that I am doing bad.
Yeah.
And then
But I feel like you've always done that with your followers. With you,
Yeah.
it's a little bit different, I feel like, because you've been building your platform since like
2020.
2020.
Yeah,
So you were like always open about it.
Yeah.
You were just using your social media like that.
for sure.
I started growing followers. This could be a fun episode for next time, like how
Yeah.
did we get our followers? But like I started when I was 16.
Mm.
I was like a little girly in high school, and I was just posting pretty pictures.
Yeah.
And then when I blew up, I kept posting pretty picture. All of a sudden, I had a big audience of 100K in like 3 months time span
Yeah.
that I had to entertain. And then I was like trying to figure it out. Like the first, I didn't talk on my social medias for the first 3 years.
Yeah.
I was too scared to make a story and be like, hello guys, like this is what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
And now I talk a lot on my social medias. Like we're having a fucking podcast.
For sure.
But that's like what I mean. Like for me, like I never was open. I like gradually had to do that. And like when I made the decision to be open about one thing, it was immediately for 100K followers.
Yeah.
What? Why are you looking at me like
No,
that?
nothing. I also think it's very different because like when you blew up, what year was that?
2018.
Yeah. That was a very different time in influencer industry.
Definitely.
Like in 2018, like from 2016 to 2019, I feel like right before the pandemic, the influencer industry was very focused on looks and
Yeah.
and like the portraying of having a perfect life, the aesthetics needed to be perfect.
We just left the Tumblr era.
Yeah, exactly. And everything needed to be like aesthetically pleasing and like looking perfect and pretty, you know. And then COVID hit and people were like, no, we want to see that people are, because people were struggling in 2020. Everybody. It doesn't matter if you're an influencer. It doesn't matter if you're the king
Yeah.
or queen. It doesn't matter. Nobody gives a shit. The pandemic didn't give a shit.
No.
It influenced everybody.
You know how many followers I lost in 2020? I went
Yeah.
from 390K to 350K
So
in a few
people wanted
months.
to see more realness because
Yeah.
they know that you're not out traveling. They know because you literally can't.
Exactly.
So you
like I
gotta
remember my manager in that time told me, Arun, you need to post more real
personal things.
because people are sitting bored on the couch. They don't care about how pretty your makeup looks.
Exactly.
You gotta post like and ask how the people are doing.
Yeah.
And that's what I was doing, but it wasn't helping. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my, I had to like completely reprogram my social media.
Yeah, for sure.
Should we end the first episode by this?
Yeah, we can end it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we end it?
Because
I know we both also ramble a lot.
We do.
That's okay.
But that's literally the point of this, though. Like, to have our uncut
Listen to us
conversations.
ramble, clean your house in the meantime, take out the
Yeah.
dishes, do that laundry. It's been waiting for you. Do it.
Yeah.
We need to do laundry too.
Oh, we really
We need to go home and do laundry.
That just gave me anxiety.
Yeah. My
I
best
didn't
friend is
like
coming to
that.
visit tomorrow. We need to make sure the house
Yeah.
is clean. You also need
There's
to
a
pick up
lot
Anna
we
from
need to
kindergarten.
The child. We have time.
I said kindergarten. She's already in school.
Yeah.
Big girl. Okay. Anyways, is it still recording? Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
recording. Thank you so much for listening, and for the people
Yeah.
that are watching, thank you so much for watching. See you in our next episode.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yes. I always ended it in the Netherlands with just saying bye.
Bye.
Is that how we're gonna end it too? It's kind of on brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Why? Where's the personality?
I don't have one.
Thank you so much
Actually, I
for
have too many.
listening. Bye.
Bye.